even when they kill me. They can never take the game from a young G. So I got a wife, let's keep this thing tight, baby.
Hey, look, hey, homeboy, I'ma tell you like this. Nigga, this Ja Rule. If Ja Rule ain't fucking with him, I ain't fucking with him. Ain't no West Coast, ain't no LA, ain't no Vegas, ain't no Arizona, ain't no
Suge ain't fucking with him, I ain't fucking with him.
And if Rule ain't fucking with him, fuck him. Nigga, I fuck with Rule, nigga.
It was an emotional moment for Suge because I think he's seen qualities in me that I guess he's seen in Pac.
Right.
And in actually meeting me, we had, I guess, similar energy to him because he asked me a question.
He asked Ja, you know, what's your 5-year goal? And Ja, in true fashion, smoking the blunt, he said, sky's the limit, my niggas.
And when I answered, he said, yo, that's exactly what Pac said.
Which this is,
and he got real emotional.
So this is real. This is true.
He said, my man said the same thing. He said, you remind me of my man, and broke down.
Tupac.
What was Suge like?
A predator.
Like what?
Everyone talks Suge, right? I fuck with Suge, but you know, it wasn't always good.
Okay.
Again, he showed a good side, but he made one move to try and do. But all predators make one move. They try you, and if you don't stand right, you're gonna get tested, right? That's
you
the,
mean
that's
like,
a
okay,
predator.
I get what you say. Okay, yeah.
That is the absolute. Anyone that deals with a predator or is a predator, if they try something, is because they seen how far they could get away with something. He went way past his bounds, but he seen very quickly that it's not that game right there. He came to New York. He was still on parole, which means he had to take a private plane to get here. You know, and when I was with Suge, he would come in red and Mexican and brown. He had the red and the brown on Smash out in L.A. So you can say what you want. Oh, he got knocked out. Yeah, okay. Where's the dude that knocked him out? That's the question. That's the real question. Like, really, like he would be out partying. I would catch Suge out partying because he was just that comfortable. You know, when you think of that, you don't usually see someone by themselves. But when he moved, he showed you the strength. And he moved militantly. He would pull up on us at Enterprise Studios, and we'd be out there 20, 30 deep, and this pull up 60, 70 deep, and they square it up and like surround. And I'm like, yo, big homie, what you doing?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this is for our protection. I said, it don't feel like it. I said, it don't feel like it. Even Pre one day, Pre was like, yo, this is come moving crazy. So, you know, he's like, I'm posting up. So we would it was almost like a Mexican standoff. We posting up, watching each other.
I end up doing something with him and Crooked Eye too, right?
Oh, yeah. Listen, we with Suge, but you know, like I said, he made a move. It's when Ja was doing Blood in My Eye, and he made a move for Ja Rule.
To take Ja Rule from you?
Kevin Liles calls me from the office, talking about Suge Knight is in here talking about Ja Rule's his artist. What happened in L.A.? So, you know, I speak to Irv, and I was like, basically like, I'm gonna go see him. Irv wasn't in New York at the time. Irv was like, do what you want. Okay, I gathered up a few dudes, and we went and found him at St. Regis Hotel. If y'all know what the St. Regis Hotel is, it's on 5th Avenue and 55th Street. That's the hardest, like, that's a rich area.
Yeah.
That's top AAA hotel, all rich is in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is all, you know, it ain't our type of hotel. Put it like that. He's staying there. I found out what room he is. They gave us the room, which they would never do because they seen the presence. I probably was there with about 30, maybe 40 dudes. I went in the hotel with about 10, though. I left the rest of them on the street, posted up. And I went and knocked on the door. He came to the door. We started talking. And, you know, he understood that basically Murder Inc., this is how we feed our family.
So, was it something Ja did?
They had a conversation.
Okay.
Blood in My Eye was a conversation. Suge talking about Makaveli and Tupac, and me and her was there. But then we got called in the studio, and him and Ja walked.
Oh, they kept talking a little bit.
They kept talking.
Yeah.
So we didn't really know. I didn't know. Irv, you asked Irv, he wasn't privy to this because he wasn't with me. He knows I did what I did, but he don't know the extent of what I did. If you understand.
Yeah.
And Suge was in the room with one person. We made sure he came out and sat down. I'm giving you a very nice,
the clean
PG version.
Yeah.
But it's real, 1,000% real. And then I had a real talk with the big homie. What's good? How you in New York and didn't check in? We come to LA, we check in. You come to New York, you check in, you holler at us. That's just what you do. Yo, I'm here. I'm in your backyard.
That's how you should know.
That's what everyone does. Checking in isn't nothing but that. It's just respect.
You're calling your people.
You call your people. I'm in your city. What's up? Whether you doing something or not. Yo, I'm out here. And we always did that with everyone, every city, whoever it was. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't do that. And I'm like, damn, you want to be, I tell him what Kev told me. I'll smack the shit out of Kev. I said, I know he's a nigga. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? But Kev called me, and when he called me actually from his bathroom in his room, in his office. We used to have offices, and our bathroom was right in our office. He wanted to shit in his own toilet. Didn't want to shit with everyone else. So we always had, all the execs had bathrooms in there. And he called me from his phone in his office, and he's whispering. He was like, Suge Knight is here.
He was shook.
He shook. I said, Kev, get yourself together. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to see. He's like, where's Irv? I said, yo, relax. Like, we figured out, But, at the end of the day, Suge denied everything. But I still believe Kev wasn't shook for no reason.
Yeah.
And Suge also seen strength. I'll just leave it there. Like, he seen, because when he came down, I made sure when he came down, he seen the block. Now, we're in the middle of in New York.
Yeah.
And you see 30 niggas
and
all
it's hot over there.
And you see 30 niggas posted. You know this is real.
Yeah.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab. I'm in the building. And this is MAKAVELI Media. So Irv Gotti, former CEO of Murder Inc. Records, has been in the news for some controversial things he said recently on Noriega's hit podcast, Drink Champs. Irv Gotti lost his motherfucking mind. He was talking about how he just acquired $200 million worth of credit. How he shitted on J-Lo with the whole, her song was about P. Diddy thing. He talked about how Ja Rule outsold Jay-Z and DMX. But the biggest thing he talked about was his prior relationship with Miss Ashanti. Oh yeah, he seemed really bothered with the whole fiasco between her and Nelly, and how even though he was married, he was romantically involved with one of his artists. That caught the attention from Fat Joe. Fat Joe called him a sucker. You know what's going on. But whenever Irv Gotti talks about Suge Knight, he talks about the respect and the friendship that him and Suge Knight has or had with each other. But he never talks about how Suge Knight tried to steal Ja Rule from him. Oh yeah. For some reason, he forgets about that part. Suge Knight is suffering from I won the lottery disease. You might be saying, Gab, what the fuck is that? You ever had that dream where you got the winning lottery ticket, or you got a large lump sum of money in your possession, and that shit seems so real, I even give myself testing the dream to make sure I ain't dreaming. Only to find out when I wake up, this shit was just a dream. In 1996, Suge Knight had that multi-$100 million lottery ticket slipped between his motherfucking fingertips. The night Tupac Shakur got murdered, it was all fucking down the drain from that point on. He lost his whole empire in the blink of an eye. He lost his freedom. He eventually lost his whole record label. And he never acquired that type of success again. anything that reminds Suge of Tupac that he saw some value in became the object of his affection. And along comes Ja motherfucking Rule. You know the funny part? Suge act like he was cool with Irv Gotti and Murder Inc. and I love you guys so much. Yeah, come on out here. All that shit just to get close to Ja Rule. Now you heard Irv Gotti's brother, Chris Gotti, say that Suge went to Def Jam's office in New York City, had Kevin Lyles calling for help, calling Murder Inc. in his private bathroom, on his private shitter. Suge is down here saying that he represents Ja Rule. Ja Rule is his artist. What the fuck is going on? Now, prior to that, Murder Inc., Irv Gotti, Ja Rule, they're recording in L.A. Suge comes to the studio session. Irv Gotti said they was 20 deep. Irv said Suge was 60 deep. And when he came there, he acted like he was cool. Let them use the sample to one or two of Tupac's songs. All the while with his eyes on Ja Rule. No, it's no secret. Ja Rule was a major fan of Tupac. It actually offended some people. And it actually made some people actually like Ja because Tupac was gone. And in Tupac's absence, it gave them a little bit of that Tupac feel. Just a smidget. You know, he just stayed on the romantic vibe, R&B tip that Tupac possessed. But he never really got into the street or the political substance rap that Tupac also had in his arsenal. So Ja just took a small part of what Tupac represented and they just did it to death and did it to death. And once it died, they did it some more. Oh yeah. Suge saw the success Irv Gotti had with Ja Rule. They had some hit records. He wanted it. He wanted to take that shit. I don't know what he said. They said from the moment he saw Ja Rule, he started crying. Ja told that story. Irv told that story on more than one occasion. When Suge saw Ja Rule for the first time and talked to him, he started crying. He said, "Dad, you remind me of my boy." I guarantee you from that point on, the wheels started turning. I'm going to take this little dude. It's a wrap. Oh, yeah, it's about to be 96 all over again. Picture me rolling. But according to Chris Gotti, Murder Inc. wasn't having it. They only had two artists that was really making noise. One was Ja and one was Ashanti. And they was both Irv's meal ticket. They was willing to die over that. And luckily, it didn't come to that. Suge denied that he said anything to Ja and called Kevin Lyles a liar. And I guess it was water under the bridge. But that's a hell of a move. Is somebody really your friend if they trying to steal your goose that lays the golden egg? I don't think so. Suge saw an opportunity and he was trying to seize the moment. Tell me what you guys think. Did Suge Knight really try to steal Ja Rule for Murder Inc.? Do you put that past Suge? You think you got Suge doing that? Or is Chris Gotti simply tripping? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is Makaveli Media. Turn on them post notifications so you'll be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. I'm your homie Gab. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.